Right, now that I've done all that, we're going to get an apostle, and I'm going to buy some inquisitors, and we're going to go and just save the rest of my lands from this Indian religion, this Hinduism that seems to be spreading around. What does Hinduism give me? Feed the world. Okay, it is pretty good, to be fair. Not for me, but it is pretty good. 9 turns. 9 turns to find... How much you ever score? 7. Okay. I think we should be fine. Let's just hold on to a bit of faith. I'm just about to build flood barriers everywhere, but yeah, I'm thinking we should be fine on that. Oh, I never looked at uranium. Where is the uranium on the map? This is intriguing. Oh, that's right in the middle of my... Okay, perfect. That's great. That's the source for me. That's under an encampment, so I've already got that one. Scythia owns that. Kublai owns that, and Hungary owns that. Okay, cool. So we actually have 2 of the 5 sources of uranium on this map. No, 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 no. We don't like military emergencies at all. I'm going to have to burn a little bit of favour just to vote that down 7 times, just to hope that doesn't go through. Okay. Good, good, good. Hungary voted it down. My allies... This is the funny thing. My allies can't join in on the emergency, but it also means they can't vote it down. So they have to sort of sit it out, which for an ally... I find that interaction a little bit strange. You'd think that they would jump to my defense on that one, but never mind. Well, these trade routes are looking tasty with Mongolia, though. My capital is really starting to get very productive. 148. As we're going towards mass media, I've already got natural history, but I'm not far away from professional sports now, so we need to think about getting ourselves some good entertainment complexes and water parks and things that are going to help me to just boost up a little bit. In fact, actually this city, the Sea City, is going to get a water park. That will be in range of Rome, I think. In fact, actually, I'm just going to nab this tile because Rome couldn't work it, and then that water park hopefully will also hit Aquila if I've got that visually right in my head. We'll have a quick peek. Yes, it does work perfectly. Computers. Okay, right. How bad is flooding? It's getting pretty bad. Okay. That's fine. We're just going to start in our capital. Flood barriers, only 135 faith. In fact, do I have the city-state? Yes, I do. I've got the city-state that gives me culture every time I build something. This is a really good way to get some 3 culture. Doesn't give you a huge amount, annoyingly, but it does give you some. Perfect. Let's just pray in these flood barriers in the cities that need them. It's good to get them in nice and early whilst they're cheap. That means that hopefully as the sea rises, I will be forever safe. Moving now to ideology, we're going to bump straight into democracy, I think. That's probably the best thing for me to do here. Oh, look at that seawall. That is around the entirety of the island. That was not a stable island. Oh, well. Oh, no, Goddard was stolen. Ah, protection towards space race projects. I took my eye off the ball there. Oh, that's annoying. Alvar is no good, so... never mind. We'll get Einstein. Einstein will make up for it. That's 4 science extra for every research lab. Oh man, I should have got Goddard. I was genuinely building troops and other sort of productive things, so I kind of took my eye off the engineering points, but never mind. There's 7 brothers. It's actually flipped without me needing to do anything. It's not a very useful city, being absolutely honest with you, but it's got a monument now, so that's good. Tesla. Do I want Tesla? I think actually he'd be pretty good in my capital. That would give me a little bit more production, so I'll just work that one through. Very good. And I realise I'm going to end up doing what I always do, which is to get the Estadio when that's done and available. It's such a good wonder. It's worth it. I'm thinking Big Ben might be a good option for a second one. Bolshoi gives me 2 randomly chosen civics. That's also quite a good one as well. Just keeping an eye on little bits and pieces here. Korolev. Oh, that's 2 boosts. Okay, Korolev is pretty much all we need to hopefully win this game when it comes down to it. We've unlocked satellites. The sea has flooded, but luckily for me, I had my flood barriers up on every single point of the game. So this is good. I've put a lot of carbon into the atmosphere. People are not going to like that. Okay, Einstein. I'm really hoping this is going to be a good boost because we've got a few research labs kicking around. I'm on 522. That goes to 544. That's only 20 science per turn. That is not as big a boost as I hoped it would be. Never mind. Anyway, spaceport is now finished in my capital. Launch Earth satellite in 6 turns. I think I will. After satellites, nanotech is the next way. Build 2 aerodromes. Done. Own 3 tanks. Is it worth doing it, or shall I just push through that one? I have got a Ursa somewhere. over here, so I could get one tank in quite quickly. I think we'll just work that one through manually. I think it's probably worth more gold than if I just sort of teched it through. Modern era this time. Nice. We're in a golden age. Again, ideology has kicked through, and now we've got a couple of extra policies to take. So levy en masse was helping a lot, but the production card has now been replaced with, where is it, 5-year plan. That is the science and the production now all on one tasty card. We've got levy en masse. I think military research, though, to get Renaissance walls, seaports, military academy is giving me science. That's all good. I've got a few military academies and I've got a few seaports, so that works well. Everyone's in a golden age apart from Hungary and Bolivar. Oh dear. Sucks to be you. What do we want to do? To arms is not really very helpful for us any moment, so I think reform the coinage. Let's just get some gold in. That's going to be really handy. Yeah, 150 gold per turn, that was worth. As fun as communism is, I think I prefer democracy's card policy. So yeah, we're going to go for the extra food on the trade routes, stacking up with Wisselbank, and that'll make Rome very, very tasty. I know you're going to denounce me, Bolivar. I know I attacked you in a pretty unprovoked way, but we're just going to all have to live with that, aren't we? Now, let's have a look and see what government types people are. Classical Republic, Fascist, Fascist, Monarchy, Fascist. Oh dear, Fascist Gandhi. That's never a good thing, is it? We'll just ignore that, and I'm going to vote for fascism because people are probably going to vote that one in. I'm going to suggest that Tomyris, with all of the points there, will probably vote herself the victor in the diplomatic victory, so we'll vote on that one. I'm making a lot of great people points, so we'll vote for World's Fair. I like the idea of me having a culture bomb every time I, build something in. So fascism, we'll vote 3 on this one, which is only worth 30, 3 on this one, and then I'm going to put a load of votes in on this 6 to try and force that one through. I'll force that through as well. I'm hoping that'll be a good spread of votes and we should win that all. Trajan, fascism. Oh no, Hungary picked that one up. Damn. Okay, how close was it? Actually, that's a good point. How close was it? Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. They voted 4 for themselves. Tomyris voted for me to lose them. Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. That's harsh. Well, okay, we're on 15 points now, but still, that was harsh. Now, if you had any doubts over whether or not this coast was worth taking, I am now building military engineers really fast from it. So this will become the railway hub. I mean, just for that, it's worth it. Oh, what's going on here? It's a 1-tile rainforest fire, and my field cannons are on 1 health. Oh, you better move out of there. Oh, Kublai's settling my continent as well. I mean, admittedly, I really have done a poor job of settling it, but this might work well. So I'm going to do the usual thing where I just sort of flick the culture alliance into something that suits me better. That'll be lovely. There is the Earth satellite. I don't think it's actually going to show me anything I didn't already know. It's always good to put it into the sky to start the process of winning. I love this beep, 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 beep. It's the only thing it says. I believe there's nowhere else that I hadn't already discovered. There's like a tiny little island that is now sunk in the Arctic Ocean. Oh, that's a shame. Ice caps up to the north here. No, pretty much we discovered all land, and I've kind of made a good job of settling all the little islands. So yeah, it's pretty decent. More research labs are being finished now. Excellent stuff. That's exactly what we like to hear. Entertainment complexes going down. We're now building that and water parks everywhere. Just making sure my entire nation is super happy with what's going on. India is really... Why is that apostle in my land? Don't do that. I'm just going to end up building inquisitors and we're going to have a horrible lightning war and you're going to lose. Using some of my gold to just, there we go, rush through democracy. Let's stick that in. This is where it gets very exciting indeed. Look at this. One more economic, diplomatic, and wildcard policy slot. New Deal has to go in. It's such a good deal. We literally cannot say no to it. I think rationalism is probably up there with what I would like to put in. Theocratic legacy gives me more faith, but honestly, that's not a huge deal for me. And I think... Should we go for colonial taxes? Or Raj? Let's go Raj. That'll give me just a little bit of a science boost. We've got levy en masse in. That should be good. And bam, 785 science per turn in Rome. Now, There we go. It's up to 208 production. That is awesome. Let's just quickly pick up a archaeological museum as well as an archaeologist to fill it up with, a broadcast center, and now we've done that, we'll get the moon landing done. Nanotechnology. Amazing. Okay, what do we want now? What is best for us? I always forget to pick up telecommunications, and that's always a good boost for social media. I think otherwise, we know predictive systems is there. What about which route? That's the bottom route, top route, top route, top route. Makes more sense to go the top route, I believe. Anything else we can rush? That's rushed, that's rushed. Build 2 drones. Okay, we could do that. Oh, the world is flooding fast now. It's a shame if you're anybody that doesn't have all the seawalls I do. I'm very lucky. Very lucky. Or, I mean, is luck because I built them? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we're killing apostles that India are sending over. That's relatively amusing. Our inquisitors are having good fun doing that. Scythia keeps sending huge cavalry armies kind of through my land, which I'm not entirely sure why or where they're going. Just a little bit concerning. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But that's my first railway link, and it's not even on my home continent. I am proud of myself. This is awesome. This is my new coast. Look at it. It's so pretty. You know, I'm starting to think that I really should have got the great engineer that increases the appeal of my capital, because looking at it just right now, it is a bit of a Mysore? No, oh come on, that was good. The most important part of the game so far is the railroad update, and you can see I have connected my little conquered territories, but more importantly, the AI is actually building railroads. Not many of them, but some. India has connected up these 3 cities in a display of amazing railroading, and even better than that, Kublai has put 2 railroads next to each other, connecting a holy site to a city centre. Yes. Yes, AI. That is exactly the sort of player we're wanting. Oh, look at that. Okay, fair enough. Gran Colombia has even more. 4 cities connected. Puts me to shame. Right, well, I better get my act together. That's appalling. Look at that. None on my actual land. Oh, terrible. Professional sports is finished. This is brilliant. Right, now I can get myself stadiums in. I can get myself aquatic centres. Look at that. That's not much. 1,630. Done. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of era score. That is a lot of amenities in my city. And even better, now I can get the aquatic centre in as well over here. And once I get my capital loaded and changed about, that's now +8. Now, unfortunately, 4 of those are from luxuries. They will invariably get whisked away. But that's still now a happy city, which makes a big difference. Strangely, Gran Colombia is building a huge navy now. It's almost like they feel like they need to threaten me in some way. I actually just saw they've got a bomber now. Oh, they're killing Geneva. Oh dear. That's not good. Do you think I should rescue them? I probably should rescue them, shouldn't I? That's not good. Right, well, I'm sorry, but we might have to do a protectorate war. It's actually a really clever move by them, because they're paying me 300 gold at the moment, but more importantly, I get 15% science, and also 15% science across my nation, whilst I am allied to Geneva. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to actually try and protect them. This is going to be awful. Can I get somebody involved in this? Normally people are more willing to jump in. Yeah, look at that. Mongolia will go in on this protectorate war. That's good. So will India. And that's all that matters. Sorry, Hungary. You do matter, I promise. But no, you don't. I can't even keep up the pretense. Right, Geneva's looking pretty rough. That's poor. I think I'm going to have to focus first on taking out their melee troops. Yeah, the best thing to do actually would just be to wipe them out. I think Gran Colombia can't be trusted. Not if you're attacking Geneva like this. That's just terrible. Actually, this card will be pretty good. International waters, 100% production towards all naval units. Nice. And nuclear fission's just about to get boosted as well. Even more nice. Now, this is the other thing I was going to do. I was going to launch the Stadio. Where is it? Here we go. You rush that. I've got 7,000 gold in the bank.
Down through its
immediately
history,
rushes through. That's 2 amenities in every city in my civilization, as well as 2 culture in every city. That probably boosts all of the yields across my empire by about 5%, maybe even to 10. In some cities it was struggling. It's huge. It's such a good late game wonder. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm just building myself space here for the Amazon Scott Centre. That should be fun as well. Now what are these battleships going to do? I'm keeping an eye on you, friends. Where are you going? Oh yes, they took the builder bait. I left a builder right next to them in the hope, there we go, that they would do that. There's the moon landing. This gives me a huge one-time culture boost, which should take me right through to... I mean, where is this going to take me through? Basically to the good ones like globalization, social media, there's nuclear fission, Cold War, perfect. That's all. I mean, this is all brilliant. International waters, get in there, my friend. Now, instead of getting Rome to just rush the next project, which is the Mars colony, I did realise I have 120 uranium just stockpiled here, so we're going to take advantage of that. 5 turns to do the Manhattan project. Yes, please. I'm also going to use my gold to just rush by the seaport in this city, and then I can get, where is it, the battleships. Here we go, battleship armadas, 8 turns. That'll be an amazing little reinforcement for me. Oh, Geneva. Look at that, Geneva has just fixed itself by 100. It's just got steel walls up. That is a small thing, but if that helps it to survive, I'll take it. Now, luckily for me, submarines are very good against battleships. Nice. Also, luckily for me, they've kindly built a canal right into their city, which is glorious. Is that a flat tile, this one? Oh, that is. I can double canal that all the way through. Can I? Is this my opportunity to fix what they've done? It is. Oh my goodness. Right, hang on. I can put a canal in that tile. I can put a canal in this tile. Right, we have a new mission. We're going to war. Actually, I say that. I mean, we are already at war, but you know what I mean. Ooh, Grand Columbia have helicopters now. Wow, they are fighting very well. Scythia now have the military alliance, which is great. India. I still like the idea of having the research alliance with you. You're doing pretty well out of it. That's pretty good. Oh my lord, look. 2,500 military strength, and you can see why they have it. Just hordes of tanks and cavalry and artillery. They've got field cannons. They've got destroyers. I mean, they are stuck in this sort of inland lake, and I don't think they've canaled their way through it. But they could have done. Well, they've kind of half done it. Oh yeah, so close. So close. Oh, they could have done it in a few locations, actually. Never mind. Yes, here we go. Again, our submarine makes its way into play. Wabam. Oh, destroys it in one go. Take my builders back. These are both left as bait. That is the Grand Columbian Armada in this area, totally taken care of already. I think I can skip through and just directly attack this city, which is pretty exciting. Hang on, let's get the Ironclad fleet in there. We can go one attack further in, get you attacking. I don't know why I didn't have my Admiral in the middle of that. That would have been very clever, never mind. There's another attack there. There's a battleship, another attack there, and then the Ironclad comes in. I think that's the city taken. Yes, it is. Perfect. Do we keep it? Yes, we do. We've got a canal project here. Rebellion in 4 turns, you say? I refuse. I refuse to give this city up. This is too good a city. Now, it counts as being on a different continent to me, so I'm going to get rid of Merchant Confederation, and I'm going to stick in colonial officers. That's another 3 loyalty per turn. Very good. I'm also going to redirect one of my Inquisitors up so that I can remove this heretical Catholicism from it. That'll be good. Oh yeah, of course, I culture bombed round the campus. Exciting. Now, I believe, I mean, this is going to be an amazing wonder, but you've got to have, in order to make it work, a research lab, and it must be built adjacent to a campus owned by the city on a snow or snow hill site, so that's good. And if there are 5 snow or snow hills tiles within 3 tiles of the city and owned by the player, then you get the double bonus. But that's not the most important thing. I don't think we're going to get the double bonus in this city, but that's not why we're doing it. Library, perfect. University, even better. Research lab, that's 18 science that provides. Now I can plonk it down. It's going to take 56 turns, it reckons. You just wait. Well, that's very rude, Mr. Line Infantry. Out you get. Don't you sit in there. Ugh. It's the cheek, isn't it? It's the cheek of them just thinking that they can sit in my encampment and just exist there. Never mind. Caracas is the new target. The ironclad fleet is just going to go a little bit further forward. Good. That gives my bomber a space just to go and nestle itself in there. We can start bombing over the top onto that city. Amazing stuff. And there is the research station.
The scientific
rushed.
leadership
This is an amazing pickup, and it's rare actually that it's useful, but useful it almost certainly is in this game. 20% science and 10% production in all cities. It's mad. It's insane how good that bonus is. Oh, brilliant. 954 science per turn, and don't worry, we're just about to pick up globalization as well. International Space Agency is going to be crazy considering we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 city-state suzerains. Oh yes. Oh, I just realised there's a dust storm here. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Just go anywhere else. I don't care where you go. Military emergency. No, I don't like the sound of that. Let's vote 5 times down on that. My allies shouldn't vote for it. Just depends on how many times. Oh no, Gran Colombia did vote for it. And I'm at war with Hungary now as well. That's annoying. Oh well, what are you going to do, eh? Let's go for forced modernization to rationalism. That's a really good one. And Raj is a really fantastic card, but International Space Agency is going to get me a lot more bang for my buck. Bam! 1,163 science. That's much better. Oh no, this storm has raged on and it's damaged 7 tiles. Ouch. Luckily, I've got a load of military engineers on the way, and they were going to be building railroads, but I guess they can kind of build railroads and fix things at the same time? Maybe? I mean, that's clearly lying. They're just going to build railroads, and we all know it. And of course, the loyalty in the city is now absolutely maxed, because I've got the military emergency for it. Don't you love it when the AI accidentally just plays entirely into your hands, and you're like, yeah, go on then, thank you. In the meantime, look at these. I have missile cruisers. I'm going to focus on getting the ones that give me 3 promotions done. First of all, we have 100 range strength. Oh, they're a lot better. They are a lot better. Nice. And destroyers as well. Oh, cool. Now it's the turn of social media. Collective activism, get in there. Oh yeah, 745 culture. Caracas is mine. Thank you so much. Keep city. Lovely. Rebellion in 5 turns. I don't think so. Come on. Don't be like that. Just realised there are 2 bombers and 2 fighters on that tile. I mean, that is more Navy. Sorry, more Air Force, I should say, than I've seen in a long time. Let's start bombing that building. I want them all gone. Oopsie. That's a lot of explosion. Never mind. The missile cruiser armada is still being built. That's fine. Actually, the destruction was not as bad as I feared. It's not too bad, actually. So the really annoying thing is India owns the tile with the pearls on it that the Panama Canal comes out onto. Even though I own all of the rest of the Panama Canal, my boats can no longer travel on it. And the reason is because it doesn't register the fact that I'm going into my own territory when it finishes. So now this entire thing is suddenly closed off to me. That is so frustrating. I cannot tell you how frustrating that is. Ugh. Okay, the Air Force of Gran Colombia did come out briefly, but it just pillaged a fort. So, you know, that it's not as good as I hoped it would be, but at least they're using it. That's a big improvement on normal games. As a neighborhood gets built in my capital, and I pick up seasteads, you can see Zanzibar was just stolen from right under my nose. Unfortunately for Gran Colombia, I was sat on 7 envoys, so there we go. All you did was give me era score. Hooray! Mariliki! Okay, now this is good. She gives basically 1,000 science if you've got an artifact full museum, which I do in my capital. Let's just have a look at this. There is smart materials. Perfect, so I can rush that through. Bam! Like so. You can actually see out of the AI, they're doing reasonably well. Domination-wise, I'm not even winning a domination victory. That's the hilarious thing. My army is significantly smaller than Tamaris's, and nobody owns any capitals. Diplomacy, nobody's really getting their teeth into, but India has managed to get 3 civilizations on its religion. Very impressive. No one has got anything into space yet, but it is just 1595 AD, so that's not necessarily an unusual thing. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, that's a big boy. It's gone now, but that was pretty massive. It's ripped apart my university, but never mind. So now that the cultural alliance has disappeared, how are my cities faring? All of these ones on the coast are somehow loyal. Very good. That one is loyal, this one's unloyal. Okay, so it makes exactly the same sense as it did before, where we're just going to let that alliance expire, and we're going to go to an economic alliance between me and Kublai. Perfect. That should mean that I basically steal all of their new cities. Now, so much for that emergency. Yeah, Gran Colombia want out. They want out. I mean, this Calcutta doesn't seem like a very South American name, does it? I can see why India might be in the market for cities in this area. There's smart materials. I believe we should be able to get Korolev soon. Yeah, a couple of turns away from him. That's great. World is still flooding. Got nothing to do with me, I'll have you know. That's all fake news, really. 1 attack, 2 attacks. Oh, goodness me, my cities are strong. But we're rushing that canal. Amazing. I can now get into this little sea. It is about 0 use. Like, it doesn't do anything, but I love it all the same. Bam. In comes a helicopter into Calcutta, and I'm going to liberate it back to India because I'm a lovely person. There we go. Restoring balance to the people that are allied to me. Oh, sucks to be you. So I can still do culture bombs when I build new districts. That is interesting. So I think I am going to put a canal there, because I think that should culture bomb it if I'm lucky. I don't know if that actually counts, but we can build a couple of military engineers and rush it through. I'm going to test it. And there you go. I will have peace. I will have peace now. I wonder how many grievances they've got. Only 36 against me. That is hilarious. Ah, lovely. And as I finish a builder, let's get the Mars colony going, and then Korolev comes in and boosts it immediately. So that's the 3rd project done instantaneously, and that's why I was holding off doing it, because I knew I could just rush them through like that. There's also no point doing the exoplanet expedition for exactly the same reason. I can just do it. There's the exoplanet expedition boosted. 1 turn away now. Oh, it's rare you see Korolev not finish something, actually. Almost a shame. Look at the railroad, though. I've connected up all of my Roman cities. I've even started to build a railroad on this continent. I've got this one sorted. Oh, I like this. I haven't had as much time to build railroads this game because genuinely, and this is a funny thing, I've been reviewing the mod obviously to see how Deity Plus goes and how much more difficult it is than regular Deity and all that sort of stuff. And genuinely, I think it's been a lot harder. Like, I've been very impressed with how well the AI has been playing. We've had a bit of a blinder of a game. Like, we've genuinely played really, really well. So it's difficult to sort of compare it exactly because it'll make it seem like the game's been quite easy. I don't think it has. I think we've just genuinely played very well. But yeah, interesting one. A very interesting one. I've got 2,400 army, by the way. That's pretty intense. Especially when you consider the fact that I actually don't have the most army of everybody in the game. 3,200 for Scythia. She is absolutely just thick with army. Look at it all. Look at it all. Exoplanet expedition done. The timer starts. Basically what I'm going to do is just get my capital to build endless. What have I got? Aluminium I'm actually running out of. Terrible. Well, in that case... oh, we haven't even finished the projects yet. They're all the way up here. Oh, well, never mind. I guess I better build nuclear devices then. Hungary... this is the thing. Do they want peace? Or are the emergencies going to block them? They want me to give them gold. Right, now hang on. Let's just, let's seal the deal, shall we? Boop-a-doop-a-doop-bum-bum-bum-bum. Doop-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop. Da-da-da-da-da. Hang on, we'll do it in this mode. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, yes. Oh, Buda. You were once such a lovely city. No more. No more. Oh, I love the mushroom cloud. It's great. Right, now that is now population 7. What do you say to this piece? 4 gold still. Hang on. Let them think about it for a turn. Yeah, there we go. This often happens. If you nuke somebody, they will take a peace deal next turn for a lot more money. It's very World War II-esque, that. And you know what? Fair enough. Why would you fight after being nuked? It just gets to the point where it's a little bit pointless. Right, this is the canal rushed there. That culture bombs, which now means I can move these units through. But Panama Canal still isn't working. Why? Why are you not working? Nothing says it's broken. Is it just because I've taken it over? Suddenly it doesn't understand that it's there? Like, it's definitely not part built. That is a finished Panama Canal. So, I don't know why that's not working. Some sort of weird glitch. Anyway, put on containment, which is always fun. And then... oh, Cahokia is not actually suzerain by anyone just yet. I'm going to wait for someone to pick it up and then I can steal it really quickly. Oh, I got a diplomacy point for winning the World's Fair. Oh, exciting times. Okay, well, what's on diplomacy at the moment? I'm on 17 points because I'm going to pick up an 18th point for global warming. Am I accidentally going to win a diplomacy victory before the science victory? Oh, stay tuned to find out. Welcome to the World Congress. How much voting power have people got? Actually, a fairly decent chunk. Now, people are going to say that I'm going to lose the points because, quite frankly, that's what everyone's going to vote for. But the other two, Heritage Organisation and Sovereignty, are weird ones. Now, I've seen in this game Scientific get passed, but I haven't seen Heritage Organisation come through. I'm going to suggest we go for A, and I'm going to suggest we go for Writing. So that we double the great works of writing. Now, this is the one I'm a little bit less certain about, so we'll just put like 8 votes on both, and then we'll vote a couple times to vote me down. I know people are like, oh, you're wasting the favour. It's like 30 favour. Don't worry about it. Let's see what happens when we put all that through. Oh, that's a good sign. Writing doubled, Scientific Trajan. So we got 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and then lost. So we are on 18 points now. Huzzah! Okay, so we're not going to actually win this. We're going to get a 1 diplomacy point from global warming, and then that's... well, we've barely had any emergencies, to be fair, in this game. It's been barely anything. No aid emergencies, really to get our teeth sunk into. Just very boring. Oh, for goodness sake, a crippling blizzard? Oh, I hate being crippled. Blah. Look at that. Oh dear, which way is that going? Oh, new discussion available. Oh yes, an aid request. I will add that. Lovely. I mean, that would be hopefully someone else putting one of those in as well. My culture is dominant apparently as well. Oh, over Hungary. Oh, that doesn't count, does it? Right, which direction is this going for? Southwest. Actually, that's the one direction I wouldn't mind. Fine. Nuclear fusion. That gives me only future tech now. It's the only thing I have left. Terrestrial laser stations are now being built. How's the AI doing? I believe that nobody's even made it to rocketry yet. Wow. We've really picked up a late stage. Oh yeah, because Boulevard was in second. He's 20 techs behind me now. It's just a smaller map, I think, isn't it? Much different game. I'm going to name this robot Tim. Hello, Tim. Jump. Jump for me from one city to another. Yay! Yay for Tim. First laser station. Up, up, and away it goes. Lovely stuff. Aid request passed. Yay! Some people... oh, Boulevard wants to help give me money. Of course you do. Boulevard is absolutely being just sat upon now. Go on, Tim. Do it again. Do it again. Yay! Oh, that's a big old dust storm, and that's right in the middle of everything. Oh dear, and that's going southeast. Right across my capital. Don't you love it when that happens, eh? What a fun time of game. It's my encampment broken, that's my entertainment complex broken. That would take 8 turns to fix all that. 8 turns. You know what? Strangely, I'm just gonna leave that one broken. Oh, again, everything's broken, including my spaceport. Oh, my holy site's broken, the encampment is broken, the entertainment complex is broken, the theatre square is broken, my neighbourhood is broken, the spaceport is broken. Oh, the only thing I can be bothered to fix is the spaceport. Everything else is now dead to me. It's all dead to me. Go on, Tim, jump across the sea. You know you can do it. Yay, Tim. Oh, for goodness sake, and now it's destroyed. Is that my industrial zone? Is it broken as well? Oh, for goodness sake. I am absolutely just... Oh. Oh my god, everything's broken. Oh my god. Alright, I can't bother. I just cannot be bothered. It's fine, I'm getting all my production from trade routes. I've still got 231, so it doesn't matter. I mean, admittedly, we are at climate phase 7, so that's exactly what happens, but still, that is so annoying. Atomic era. Ooh, okay, we're in a golden age and no one else is. Fantastic. I'm gonna go wish you were here, just because I wanted to see how much tourism I can get. It really won't do much. Schrodinger is pointless. I don't need him. He's not for me right now. Okay, now we can rush our projects through again. Good, that's the third one going. We're just ignoring the burning around us. We're just building rockets. Let's just get off this planet. We've ruined it, everybody. It's totally screwed. Just don't bother with it anymore. There's another one. Get me off this planet quickly. Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much. Oh, you angry little sausage. Get off here. Come on, it's fine. I'm not a war criminal. Apart from the nuke. Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. I can see why he's a little bit annoyed. 200 extra favor for basically keeping a city that someone, well, I stole from somebody. I mean, I feel like that's not a good life lesson to be taught there, but sure. There's another station. Into the sky we go. Ignore the flames of everything burning underneath. We're just gonna go up and ignore it all. Oh, I love the fact the smoke is still there. Oh, that's really cool. And as another space dong goes into the sky, and I can watch it taking off. Oh, that's a shame. Look, if you cancel the animation early, the smoke plume doesn't go off. Oh, that's boring. Never mind. Well, as we wait for that to happen and we say goodbye to this horrible, cruel, cruel world, I feel like leaving it with a little bit of a treat. A little bit of a tasty, warming treat, because I managed to have accidentally built 16 nuclear devices. Whoopsie. How did that happen? Who knows? Let's just drop this one there. Why does it even give you the option to stand down? Who even stands down when dropping a nuke? Wusses. Absolute wusses, I say. Just drop the nukes. Drop them all. There we go. This, I feel, is good revenge. This also is mutually assured destruction in its finest form as well. Like, can you drop and destroy every single city in one go so that they can't strike back? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it looks horrendous. Look at it. Look at everything burning. Oh, shadow of one nuke that blocks the other. Oh no. Actually, this is actually really satisfying. I really enjoyed this mod. The Deity mod combined with the Real Strategy mod meant that the AI really did war very, very well. Oh, I'm so sorry, Simon. This has all gone horribly wrong for you now. Did anyone else get really, really bad vertigo when you zoom the camera out like this and spin it? Ugh. Boulevard did have 758 military strength. I wonder how much of that survived. What's going to happen now? Oh, his loyalty in all his cities is going to be appalling now, but he's got no one living with him. 273! Oh, no! And India just wiped out Bogota. Yes, India! Yes! Oh, I love it. I love it. This is my favourite. This is my actual favourite. Go on. Other people take cities. Other people take cities. Oh, you just moved a helicopter past Quito. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not at war? You are at war. Oh, you idiot. Come on. Doesn't matter how many mods you add to the game, eh? The computer still makes stupid, stupid moves. There we go. There's the victory. It was thinking about that for a second, but we got there. Right. Let's have a little peek, shall we? I didn't get Caesar. No, Trajan only got Nelson Mandela. Yes, of course. The vast nuke-wielding Mandela. Ah, yes, Mandela. Cities captured. 6, not too bad. Founded, however, I didn't even found the most. Kublai. This is what I like about the the mods I'm putting in. The computers settle right until the end stages of the game, and their science does tend to plateau a bit, but it is still going up. It's made difficult by the fact that my science was absolutely spewing that. Also, what a terrible purple colour this is. How am I supposed to look at that? Honestly, culture is doing good. I mean, honestly, this doesn't really matter, does it? You can't see what's going on. It's such a terrible purple line. Oh, never mind. There's the laser station. That's fine. You can see here, score-wise, Actually, two people were doing, no, all three of them were doing decently well. I think space was the limiting factor. I think I need to test this combination of Deity and the real strategy mods on like a larger map, like a huge desert map maybe, or a huge highlands map or something like that. That could be fun, just where they can spread around a bit more. But culture-wise, everyone was kind of kicking out tourism to an extent or not. I was accidentally winning a tourism victory at the end there, but as you do, I had 19 points as well. Nobody else was really fighting on diplomacy. Religion-wise, India was doing a solid job. If I didn't have a religion there, they would have probably won that at some point. They were sneaking around and really having a bit of fun, so that was interesting. Though admittedly, it looks like they didn't actually take on any of the other religions, so maybe it's not helping so much in that front. Yeah, but score was doing alright science-wise. I had all 77 techs, 59 for Gandhi, 58 for Tamiris, 56, 54. Generally pretty strong, apart from poor old Hungary, who got stuck in the middle of the map. And here is the map. It was an interesting game. We had kind of a decent amount of space kind of to the west and to the southwest of us, with a very angry Scythia who immediately went and became our friend, which was brilliant. And then having Gandhi there as well, instant friend as well. So we had a very peaceful start. It let us basically expand up. We got 4 cities out pretty quick. I think we went from 4 to 10 reasonably quickly, but the Etamentanki, that was a fantastic start. Look how many cities that Scythia got out so quickly. Bloody hell, that was good. There's my 5th. I'm starting to explore along the coast now. I see this beautiful little coast. I come back to that later. Another continent down here. There we go. Look. Bum, 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 bum. This is the monumentality age. This is where, as a player, you basically solidify the sort of 4 or 5 cities that you're going to get science or culture or production or gold or whatever it is. And then as you hit the golden age, you go blip and start to expand once your technology has expanded a bit. And once you've got enough civics and techs to make the chops worth doing, it all kind of goes there. But look, as the computers fight amongst themselves, which is always a little bit interesting, bam! All 3 in one turn. And doesn't that map look different? I now basically control this entire bay, which is a really easily defendable location. I actually take up there, I build a couple of canals. Like India take their city back towards the end of the game. India also take this city, which I just find hilarious. I mean, good on you. Oh, what a map. I think we expanded well there. We took opportunity of having a lot of space. We took 3 decent cities from Colombia there. It did pretty good. It did pretty good. I mean, look how different the map looked before that point. Gran Colombia was having a good old game. But we took it, and bam, that looks sort of different. These games take a huge amount of time to film and then edit and then upload for your enjoyment, and it's a huge undertaking, but I love doing it. Thank you all for your support. You're about to hear from the Patrons, but if you want to support the channel, subscribing is free. It's brilliant. You make me happy. I do little dances when I think no one's watching, but then obviously people tend to watch, and then I get all embarrassed, and it's fine, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Davalex, Trefford Askby, Paul Coffey, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard Portland, Petra Ryan, and Matthew Hatch. For all of your support and for everybody that generally helps the channel to thrive, thank you all very much. See you next time!